Alright, y'all. Got Hayden back today. The search for two-word Tony continues. So we're coming out here back at the Williamson Mound. Trails to explore around. Hopefully we find them under a rock somewhere or something. I don't know. At this point, I'd take any sign of them. But yeah, we're gonna come back out here and explore around some more and see what else we might find or get into. And we're gonna go over and check that tree out again in better light before we get started. But anyway, it's gonna be a fun adventure. We'll see if we can find anything new.
That out there.
Yeah, man. One of the biggest things about going to any like live shows or music festivals is it's not more the people watching, but it's a big part of it. We're at flying
Out in front of us.
well, hopefully I got it on camera. Well, guys, yeah, I want to come back and get this tree in better light because, man, this thing is insane. But for anybody who's new to the channel who hasn't seen this tree yet, or if you just haven't seen that video, this was at the end of, I think, the last video we filmed out here where we came out and found this trail marker tree, which I guess the theory is that these were made by Native Americans to mark trails and point in certain directions. And I know that
Hollowed out.
I know I want to climb up there. I don't know if there's a good way to climb up there. I might have to like boost you up. But it looks like that branch going out that way and up is pointing towards the mound. So let's see if Hayden can get up there. What do you think? This tree is like heavily guarded by thorn bushes. What it looked like up there. Leave it to Hey to bring you all the goods. I'm gonna toss this camera up to him.
Up on top of the directional tree, there's a big pool of frozen water in here. This whole tree's been eroded out. You see the different directions it splinters off into.
That shaggy storm bushes is crazy.
I also want to compass these, see which ways they're going. I'm gonna crawl a little bit. This one is going almost completely east, a little northeast. This one about the same degree southeast. This thing spins slow. This one's going about the opposite degree southwest. This one's going about that same degree northwest. So each one of these points are about the same degree into all the cardinal directions, facing either north or southwest. It's very odd. Here. I don't know how I'm getting down yet either.
No.
That's definitely set with some intention. Each one of these go into like the cardinal directions, and they're all like the same degree, each one of them. Like that one's northeast, northwest, south, east, and southwest, if I'm getting that right. And they're all like that same degree of that way too.
So bizarre. You notice that none of the marker trees we've checked so far are going like north, south, east, or west. It's all
They're not going
northwest.
direct. They're all going a little bit two-way.
Hayden might just have to build him a tree house.
Very well might. Here, swing around the back side.
Yeah, I'm coming. Well, let me find a route. It really does seem like the thorn bushes are intentionally guarding this tree. You got a plan here?
Yeah. Came way up. Came. That's how you get up there.
That's how you get up there. So yeah, man, there's a much better look at this tree than we were able to get last time. I mean, these branches are massive. What'd you guesstimate the diameter of that tree at?
I'd say it's at least 3 feet around, maybe a little more.
Yeah, it's just a massive tree. Massive for around here anyway. All right, man. So what do you think? Punch back in and do some more exploration of these Pollock Earthworks?
Just goes to the waterfall, don't it?
I believe so.
Okay, go that way to the waterfall and start scraping this gorge back this way.
All right, dog.
Backside scraping.
Yeah, we've never gone this way, so we'll see what lies on down this trail here. So look at this stone wall, rock wall. Someone's been digging there. Oh, look at those ice formations. Hey, look at even what I'm standing on right here, Hayden.
Yeah, there's like like a stone lined pit right here. Do you see it?
Yeah.
It kind of looks newer though. It's barbed wire.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even realize that was barbed wire.
It'd be hard to tell when this pit was lined. For the angles on this rock face is real weird. It's just like a right angle after right angle after right angle all the way down. And there's a bunch of holes kind of cut out everywhere, like that one there. And there's like 2 more around this way. Very odd. Oh, okay.
Yeah, whenever it was done, it definitely looks it's intentional. These rocks have definitely been stacked up here.
Seems like straight up plug in some entrance. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, for sure.
There's a pretty wall right here too. This is a rock wall right here too, this whole thing. Look at that. Looks like there's a cave right here, covered up by all these rocks.
Wow. The animals have been digging up under there. So another thing I've recently become aware of is like these shaman seats. There's a YouTube channel. I'll try to remember to link it. But it's called Where the Stones Have Stories, I think. And they talk about stuff like this, but there's these shaman seats that are still found all over the place that are built out of stone. There's different kinds. And I guess they're always built on hillsides. And the seat faces the shaman up to look up the hill. So that's something new I'm gonna start looking out for. And if anybody knows of any nearby, in the Ohio area, or Dayton, Ohio area in particular, or Richmond, Indiana area, post it in the comments.
That looks straight up carved.
Yeah, look at this perfect. This is perfectly carved out. So it's kind of like we were talking about the first time we came out here with Doogie, man. It would take giants to do work like this.
Or it just take a long time with wedges and such.
No, man, it's giants, dude. It's the Nephilim. These things just don't make sense in my mind. How they can be so perfectly cut out. Unless, of course, it was done by like a strip mining company in 1984. You know what I mean? Who knows? But very, very bizarre. I bet we could climb this, Hayden. Maybe not today, but I bet you we get to a point where we could scale that.
Definitely good. Oh, here would be decently easy.
Look at these, oh, never mind. I thought those were little mushrooms growing out of the side of the rock. A lot of these chunks look like they're ready to drop. Look at that. Yeah, so we're just 200 yards into the hike and already just seeing some very intriguing things. Let's see if I can do this without taking a spill.
A little bit of an incline.
Yeah, it's pretty spill-tastic. Yeah, I was looking at that when we were over there. You know, the rock formations out here around Cedarville and Yellow Springs, Ohio. I mean, it's all like this. It's just different than anything else that I've seen around where I live.
On the back side of that one cave was it's up in the air.
So you know, something I kind of wonder looking around at these places is when we built roads and stuff, did we harvest stone from these areas, you know, to build the roads with? Like, could that be an explanation as to why things are so squared off and seem so symmetrical? Is because we actually did come through here and chisel things out or excavate in some way, shape, or form? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it would make sense to me that they'd want to get as much resources locally as are available. So maybe that's the answer to all that. What do you think about that? If I don't know if you heard me, but when they're like building the roads and stuff, would they have harvested stone from the surrounding area?
I don't know if this stone would be really worth it. If it was like a limestone, maybe. But this is already too holy, like naturally. I don't know if they'd really use it for building, you know?
It is extremely porous, ain't it? That's why in one of the videos, I question if it's volcanic. Because it almost has that volcanic rock look to it.
A lot of it's from just all the glaciers and shit that was in Ohio. There was like 4 waves of glaciers that went through. But like southeast Ohio didn't get any glaciers, like at all. It's still the way the land has always been, but all above that has different layers of the glaciers coming through. And like that bottom layer has like all 3 or 4 going through it. Then as you go up higher, it's only like 1 or 2 going through it. Seen a little video on that the other day.
It's interesting. Now, where the glaciers did go through, that's where you find all the most fertile farmland, right?
A whole lot. A lot of it washed down to that bottom southeast part. That's why that's like the big farming area in Ohio. Which there's farms everywhere, but that one was the bigger one to start with because that's where most of it got washed down to. You know?
Yeah, that makes sense. Yep.
There's also a lot of sand and gravel that got washed down there too.
So the glaciers cut through, created all these rich whatever vitamins, nutrients in whatever way, shape, or form. Then as they melted, they washed all those nutrients along with sand and gravel and things like that into like the lower sections, which is like the perfect concoction for growing.
Because it still stayed flat. It didn't get any glaciers. That's why a lot of this is real steep and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Especially right here, because this got hit like the 3 or 4 times. As you go more north, the glacier activity calms down a little bit. But it's weird how it's spread. It kind of comes from like that northwest part and floods down that way. Then it stops just on that little bit. And like more, the southwest has like the most, where the southeast didn't get any.
It's interesting though that it washed all like the perfect combination of things into the perfect areas for crops and things to be grown and harvested for so long. That sounds like an argument for creation to me, which makes me think, want to get our prayer gun on top of this rock, man, right here by the road?
Well, yeah, George.
Might as well, huh? All right. Oh, Lord, thank you again for bringing us together on this Saturday and giving us another Saturday to go out and explore, to exercise our bodies, our minds, and our spirits, and to learn and to grow as people. Thank you for continuing to unfold the path and shine a light on it so that we know which direction to move. Thank you for keeping us safe. Please continue to keep us safe. Keep your hand over us. Watch over our families while we're away from them. Ease their anxieties and keep them safe. And Lord, just thank you. We're grateful than we know how to state, Lord. So just thank you for everything you do for us and for continuing to give us these opportunities. Amen. All right, well, probably got our first 45 minutes of today's video, and we're only 200 yards into the hike. So hope you all got a good attention span or patience or both. It's kind of like shielded from the elements too, in a way.
Yeah. Look at these shells in here. Right here, there's a real big shell.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you the camera because I might not be able to get up there with one hand.
Look at the way these rocks flow.
Dude, this is cool.
This
Look at
shelf
that,
right
man.
here is real big. Big enough for like 2 or 3 people to sit in. And this opposite side, dished in really big. Almost like you could stick like an idol and offerings up in there, you know?
So this little spot I'm sitting here in feels like it's perfectly cut out for sitting in.
And that almost looks like it's perfect for like a little idol or something in there, you know?
Yeah.
Walk right up to it. I am the idol.
I told you wanted to be worshipped.
That looks like a real cubby hold right there, too. The echo in here is real mean, too. Catch.
Probably better to go up than try to go back down.
We have to go back down eventually, but we'll go up for a second.
All right, I'm going to make my way up. See what that view's like from up there. I'll try to keep the camera on, but I'm probably gonna need both hands. So. Might get a little bumpy. Oh, not too bad so far.
This little pathway here opens up on this side. Get nice little first stone. And then another coming down.
All right. That wasn't easy. I can tell you that.
You got 3 first ways right here. And then a tunnel down that way. Tunnel down the middle. And one up here. We're like in front of a little shell cave right here, and you can see a big stone is right in front of it. That'd be like a nice windbreak for this area.
Yeah, I see that down there.
So there's a little shelf cave down here. Big stone in front of it blocking. This looks weird. Came up right there.
Phew, man, this is I'm getting better with my fear of heights, but I'm not gonna lie, even this is getting me. It's slick as hell. We heading down there?
Yep. You go around that tree.
Look at that. Wouldn't have seen that from the trail. That's cool. Sorry for the bumpiness, y'all, but I want you to have the real experience. If I'm gonna bring you along. Yeah. Ah, my backpack. Might have to take my backpack. Ah, I'm sliding. Yo. Yo, Hayden. Where'd this fool go? Oh, now I know where Hayden is after I crawl up to the top. He went back down to the bottom. What, you about to crawl in there?
Yeah, that one. Like so, it looks like it comes down to a bigger room down there. There's a round in front of me at the.
You putting on the headband?
Let's take that. I'll just light.
Okay, I was gonna say, because we can strap this camera to the headband if it makes it easier.
It is really tight. It is like a straight little back in there. It's almost like a step right in there too. See if it doesn't open back up on the other side. Back out on this side.
A little teeny tiny, you gotta be a little teeny tiny person to crawl through there, man.
Yeah, we was at this spot before. This is right on the back side of that really big cave. You see that camera for a second? I don't know if it'll pick it up. There's like a star right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5-point star.
Where's it at, dude? I want to come up there and see that when you get out.
When you come in here, there's like a window right here.
Yeah.
Just right in the middle.
Okay. Yeah, I see it.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah. It almost looks like an asterisk.
Yeah, it's just like that. That simple, just 5-pointed star.
I feel like there's more, too, of them that are just not as well defined as that one.
Yeah, there probably is.
Yeah, it looks like it. It looks like there is. I see a lot of like 90-degree angles etched in here. Did you see that?
No, I didn't look too long.
I can't hardly reach my hand up to point to.
Damn,
Look over
this
here.
one opens up real big.
Man, what a way to spend the Saturday. Tony! Two-word Tony. Yeah, that's where we come in, right? Climbed up over top and down the other side.
Yeah, but that cave underneath looked like it opened up to another room. Let's see if it's on this other side.
Here's that other cave shelter we ate lunch at.
Yep. Nice little shelter cave. The one that's up in the air right around the corner.
Yeah. Yeah, so we have been this way. We just came from the opposite direction and we didn't walk that just one little section that goes around to that directional tree.
That closed off. I think that bottom comes into like a room that's right here-ish. It's closed off with a big ass rock.
Oh, shit. I have to take my backpack off to come through any of this.
That other side looked like it opened up a good bit, but it was too tight, and this side is filled in with big rocks. Big ass boulder.
Collapse in or intentionally blocked, do you think?
That is the question.
It doesn't really look like it's supposed to be there.
It does not look like it's supposed to be there.
It's interesting. It doesn't really fit any of the other walk around it. I mean, look at the texture of it.
Yeah, it has a weird texture and just a weird shape.
And the way it's like wedged down in there.
Something blocked that off right there.
Yeah, that's what it looks like to me. And look at the rocks piled at the bottom of it.
Hmm.
That's interesting. I don't know what else to say.
That back way, it did look like it opened up real big right there. That back way was also extremely tight into it. Where the ice is veining.
Yeah, man. So I've been trying to catch these icicles and ice formations as I come by them.
Even at this entrance, there's kind of like a little shelf carved right here too. This definitely looks like it was an entrance to a bigger room at some time. It's been filled in by who knows.
Look how it just froze over that rock as it was running down. That's wild, ain't it? It's pretty rapid temperature changes that cause that, I would imagine. To freeze it while it's still running. Like it's got...
Well, it's warm out there, but down in here it's still cold. So the water's coming through the hole in the rock.
Well, I think even up there it's only 31 degrees or something. We need to take a look at that. See what the temperature is. Man, this is awesome. Look at that ice formation. It was like invisible. I didn't even see it. Look at the light. Yep. Check out this shelter that was probably made thousands of years ago. Just kidding. Probably some kids did that or something, but yeah, and the last time we were out here, we sat in here and ate lunch. It's a nice little spot to relax. There's signs that there's been fire burning here before. Fire's burnt, which is probably not the best idea.
You'd be fine. Maybe a little bit closer to the door, though.
Yeah, because man, it's gonna heat that rock up pretty fast, dude. Being right there.
This one's a real neat climb up in here. Walls just feel weird in here too. They almost look sanded down. Which a lot of the caves have that same texture around here.
See any signs of 2-word up there?
There's some raccoon shit up in here.
That could indicate he's been through.
Jeremy does shit like a raccoon. There's a bunch of scratch marks all over the wall too. Something's definitely been living in there for a while. Is there like a stick out there?
There's your walking stick.
I need like a 2-foot stick.
Yeah, I can find you something. Here you go. It's got a little curve to it.
Oh, it's frozen to the ground. There's this weird looking skull in here. Now it's frozen to the ground. You see the camera? Now I don't know if it's normal or not. That kind of looks like a little raccoon skull there, but the part that's weirding me out is how there's that like extra bone formation on the top of it. I don't really remember ever seeing raccoon skulls with that like raised bit, because it's kind of like a triangle. I don't know if the camera really picks it up, but there's a line going straight down the front of the skull between the eyes, and it comes to the back, and it goes off in 2 directions down to the jawbone. I've never really seen it that pronounced. But it could be a normal coon skull, I'm not really sure. It also looks like this goes back a good little ways. Here.
Well, I'll enjoy that the same way you do when you watch this video, because I don't think I'm gonna fit up in that little crevice. Looked like you barely fit.
It's a little tight.
Look at that, everybody. I thought it was like 33 degrees, 32 degrees. It's only 22 degrees.
Well,
You know why? You know why I say that? I say that to say this. Wool. Right?
Yeah. This is the biggest cave that we found out here so far. And it's the nicest one. If it wasn't for all these rocks on the floor, it'd be a great little spot to stay. And there's a weird crime scene right there.
Right. Should he report that?
I don't know, man. Here's that serpent head.
Up there, we're here. Because it both, this and that,
It is both.
look the same.
Look at that one. That one looks wicked.
Yeah, so this one has like...
It almost has like the perfect
eye.
eye in it too. Do you see it?
Yeah. Well, and look, there's one on each side and they're level. Pretty much level. You see? Look on the right and left. Here.
All right, looks like it's been knocked off.
Look here.
I'm looking way up. Do you see the... It's only on that left side. There's like a perfect circle and eye socket.
Ooh.
Way up there. Yeah.
Here, dude, now I'm seeing the whole thing as a snake head.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. I didn't see it like that until you pointed that out.
Has that one like perfect eye socket, and the other side's flat. Looks like it's been busted off.
It does. But it looks like something might have been there. Look.
Yep.
What do you guys think? I don't know. It might just be a rock. You know what, dude? There's the possibility it's just a rock and we're weird.
Either way, it looks like a fucking serpent's head.
Looks like a serpent's head to me, so it looks like a serpent's head. Man, the other thing we talked about last time we were here is how these steps...
Perfectly cut to climb up in here.
Yes. So if you guys see that, it's like there's these perfectly...
Even where the cave's starting to close in, still looks like there's steps all the way out.
Like they continue on up, huh?
Oh. Yeah, oh, that's dead.
Yeah.
There's also a couple bricks up there on the surface.
Yeah, I remember we talked about trying to find that spot up top.
Yeah, we did go up there, but it was all covered in snow.
Yeah.
We need to go up there when it's not covered in snow.
I got eyeballs full of gravel dust. Hey, I have eyeballs full of gravel dust. So, you know what that means? I'm stupid. Climbing up here in these caves. Climbing up in these caves like an idiot, dude. I don't know what I'm doing. No, I'm just playing. Lesson learned, though. I don't know what made me think I could look straight up at you while you're climbing up this.
You're just like, ooh, piece of candy.
It wasn't exactly like that. It was like, you want some fish? Hey, you want some fish? You gonna Assassin's Creed your way up the side of that?
One of these days.
There's a time to ditty slide. And this is one of them. Hey, here, take this.
Just gotta send her, Sally.
It seems like I found a better place to put my foot last time.
Yeah, there's kind of that step all the way down there, but it's a far one.
Yeah. Oh, I know what I did. I did it like this. I knew there was a way that I just got my foot stepped down. I couldn't remember what I did though. There we go. All right, we're now entering one of the entryways to the Pollock Earthworks. And you see these old stones laying around here. This is what we learned from Doogie. Shout out to Doogie's Earthworks. But they would pile these rocks up on each side of the entryways. So here's where we enter.
Go around on the head. You see more doorways along the way. Another little doorway in between these two.
Yep, and I remember you come over here, you start finding the same type of stones. There's snow, but the same type of stones you can see right there. The stones piled up. Can't wait to get back out here in the spring. So yeah, so here's another entryway. And I about walked into that tree, trying to bring y'all entertainment. That's why I'm not afraid to hurt myself, to take some risks and potentially hurt myself, because if I do, I'm just going to blame it on y'all. I want to say they kept watching my videos. No, I'm playing. I'd be out here doing this without the camera. Having the camera with us, I don't know about Hayden, but for me, it's still something I'm trying to get used to. It's a big old girl, ain't she? But yeah, I'm still trying to get used to having the camera with us even. Look how, hopefully the camera's getting a good view of this. But the sun hitting that snow coming down through these trees. That's breathtaking. What'd you say?
River's flowing real good right now.
Yeah, look at her.
You can see from that side, these mountains don't look very high, but they are straight down to that riverbank.
Mm-hmm.
They're up here pretty good.
Well, on this side, they're built up to give you just enough cover to duck back, come back up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, Hayden, of course, you picked a straight down.
Not straight down, it's got a slight curve to it.
Yeah. I'll tell you how straight down it is in a second when I beat you to the bottom miraculously.
You can really see the stones around this gateway right here. There's a little break in the middle. This door right here is real odd. There's kind of them same stones all the way down here.
Yeah, they're
This
everywhere.
like second flow. You see how it wise in that doorway? There's kind of like a mound in the middle of it.
Yeah, look how these rocks are.
Icicles are like growing up right there.
Look at the way the ice is frozen over everything. Look at these icicles. I know, man. You know what I've learned since we've been doing all this off trailing? It's for one, ice is pretty slippery.
Yeah.
And for two, there are plants in the woods that have thorns. And then there are plants in the woods that have like swords and nunchucks. They're crazy, man. I'm telling you. You gotta be on the lookout. Keep them retinas.
The woods around here are very treacherous.
You got to keep them retinas on guard.
I'm really surprised I haven't put any of my eyes out yet.
I know, man. That thorn a couple weeks ago went like right under my eyelid.
So I've straight leaned into a bunch of these honeysuckle bushes and straight had twigs break off and stick in like the pink part of my eye, and I gotta pull them out.
Yeah, dude, I know. I've had some sticks in my eyes too. It's crazy. I'm like, man, eyes, you are resilient. Yeah, don't try this at home, kids. What's that?
The branch right there has been pulled straight down by that ice. You see it?
You're talking about this? Oh, wow. Looks like a fishing pole.
Yeah.
Looks like the tree's doing some fishing. Y'all see that down there? What we're talking about? It's like right there.
That squirrel with the snake wants to spin here. See that right here?
Do what?
That squirrel with the snake right here.
I took a second to film a little short, and I don't know which way Hayden disappeared to. He either went that way or this way, and knowing Hayden, I'm just going to go out on a limb and guess he went this way. Yeah. Somebody's definitely been through here. There's footprints. Hayden! Well, just call him on the phone time.
Hello?
Where did you go? I for real don't know where you went.
I'm sitting next to the bridge.
Oh, I see you. So I guessed, and I thought for sure you probably came up this way because it was the hard way. I'm see you. I'll be there in a second. So I climbed up this for nothing. He didn't take the hard way. Dude, you blend in with the environment. He blends right in with the environment. You get more than like 20 feet ahead of me, I don't see you no more. This cat's up here munching on a fig Newton and salmon jerky.
Like I said, I was sitting there. I turned around and seen at the top of the hill, and I was like, oh, Richie's coming this way.
Hey, so here's what's probably going to be funny. You guys will probably see him sitting down here when I'm looking around for him and don't see him. But yeah, he blends right in with the environment. It gets hard to see him out here. Post in the comments if you guys seen him in the video when I was looking around for him. Look at those ice formations, man. Gotta get closer to those. Yo, if you're still here, like, share, and subscribe. Please. That would be very nice of you. Please and thank you. So, look at those. Hey, man. You hit the slick track of the adventure. That's a treadmill and a hill. Whoa. Look at all this ice. It's awesome to get to see this kind of stuff because we haven't had a really good, solid, like, I know this has been kind of a hard winter for us in Ohio, but I'm enjoying it. We don't get this often and get to see these types of things. I think it's probably been 10 years since we've had a winter that matches this one. Again, I'm starting to get hot. The sun's beaming down. I'm gonna have to stuff this jacket in the backpack here in a minute. Hey, Hayden. I'm gonna peel this jacket. Hold on. You ain't getting hot yet? No. And is your milk quite rancid enough for you in these cold temperatures?
It's actually pretty good right now.
Oh, shit.
Gets really rancid when it starts getting warm.
Does anybody else drink that stuff?
No. Well,
No, I'm talking to the YouTube people. Any of you guys drink that stuff?
somebody had to, because somebody was competing with me on buying Kroger's out there for a while.
Hey, if that's you, post it in the comments. Here's the thing. I actually do believe that it probably has some effect on you, man. You're a healthy kid. You got lots to go. I don't mean to say kid. You're a kid to me, but you know what I'm saying.
Well, it'll be really nice. It's here in the spring. And them goats start getting milked again, and I can start getting raw goat's milk again. That is delicious. Hey, you look. There's like an earthy, hay tone to it, and it's just so tastes clean.
Now that I can understand.
It doesn't taste like normal milk at all. It almost tastes like water milk, but it still has a real rich, grassy flavor.
I don't like the idea of it being water milk. I like good thick milk. I like vitamin D thick milk.
It's still pretty like thick, but when you taste it, it tastes way more refreshing than milk. You know, milk's like thick. It's more like refreshing, like water.
Milk will like make you thirsty.
Mm-hmm.
So, you want to hear something hilarious?
What's that?
On that hiking trip, where you and I did separate things, you went searching for new adventures. You know what I'm talking about? And I went hit the melting snow with my cousin Matt.
Mm-hmm.
So we started that hike about 8:30 in the morning, and we get about 3 miles in, and somewhere in the conversation, Matt mentions that he only drank half a gallon of milk this morning. And I'm like, wait, what? He's like, yeah, I only drank a half a gallon of milk this morning. I'm like, by 8:30.
Matt's a big boy.
Yeah, I'm like, by 8:30, the time we started this hike, which you probably drank it well before that, but by 8:30 this morning, you've already drank a half a gallon of milk? Yeah. Like, how are you walking, man? How are you on this hike right now? You know how sloshy and, like, just freaking terrible I'd feel if I drank half a gallon of milk by 8:30 in the morning? You're a Viking, Matt. You're a Viking, bro. You're a Viking.
I did used to drink a gallon of milk a day, but...
On a day, I can see it. I just genuinely can. By 8:30? Yeah, man, that is those conquering bloodlines, Matt. That's why you got to be on the team, bro. I got a use for you. When we do world domination, man, you're gonna lead the charge.
I'm gonna start loading you down like a pack mule.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Half a gallon of milk. Hey, half a gallon of milk in a day makes sense. A gallon of milk in a day, I can get behind that. By 8:30 a.m. though, By 8:30 a.m. though. You're a freak. Matt, you're a freak in nature. We need you in our militia. I legitimately believe that you like things like you can say you like things like that. What is it actually called?
Keeper.
Kiefer. Because you do lean into voluntary suffering heavily. That's just how you're wired. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you just saying that the nastiness of it is the appeal makes perfect sense in that aspect to me.
Like if I hadn't told him how best I'm thinking the way singer cake milk, but can't get it all year round.
You'd have to savor that goat's milk to not drink it too fast.
Yeah.
I can, I mean, the way you describe the taste sounds appealing to me. That is for sure.
Like straight.
Now, if it actually tastes the way I imagined it, based off your description, that's a whole nother story. We'll see.
Goat's milk is the closest to human's milk. So it's pretty much like titty milk if you only fed your woman grass, you know? That's what it tastes like.
Well, that's what I did. It's gonna be another bumpy ride, y'all.
I'm surprised you dragged Jeremy across this.
I know. The funny thing is he enjoyed it thoroughly. This isn't like anything too crazy, but it wouldn't be a fun skill. And it's the kind of thing that forgetting you got your backpack on could cost you.
Dude, that's warm.
Yeah, it was last time too, remember?
No, feel that. That is weird.
Yeah, I can see the steam coming off of it.
Coming out through here too. That's a little ice cream, that is. Very well might be volcano drop. Might still be some volcanoes under there. It is straight up like lukewarm water though.
That is, man. It's like bath water coming out of there. Look at the water, how the storm's starting out log. I'm thankful for this moment. You know, you hear the water, how it's flushing through here and bumping up against this log. The swirls out through here. I was about to say, let's see if I can manage this without falling. Right before falling. Yeah. Look at these bells. They look like bells. Almost. Man, it's hard for me to not spend too much time right here. I need to get up and over there. This might be like the most sacred feeling spot, you know what I mean, that I've come across. It's a beautiful little spot. This might even feel like the most sacred spot I've ever sat in my life.
Look at this pillar right here. That is a fat shank. Look at that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, straight up rectangle.
Yeah, it sure is.
This looks worse than it is.
Yeah, backpack's going down first on its own.
I would probably go the way I'm going, just in case you do fall. You'll fall on your ass another day.
Like,
Get fish and ham done. Good.
so what does kind of make this hard is I've packed my gloves up, and this rock is cold.
Yeah. All the rocks are cold.
It's recording. Yeah. These rocks be cold.
So here's a little glass. Let's see how situated. This one goes back real far, but it's real tight up in there. Looks like it's filled in with dirt over time too. You can hear I don't know if it's coming through on the camera, but I can hear the waterfalls behind us just beating through the rock. There's a top side over there. We're up through here.
With your head. Okay. He's coming right up on that razor blade rock. Look at that.
They are a little sharp.
Alright, I'm gonna see if I can get down in there. What do you think, feet first?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm not feeling good about it.
Yeah, stick in the way.
Nope.
Yeah, stick both your legs in there.
the way my body needs to bend for them to both drop down in there, it's not happening. Not yet. Not yet. Can't do everything he can do.
Yeah, start getting some more stretches in.
Yeah, I need to get back into my yoga routine. It's hard to make time for all the things.
All the things.
Y'all, it is hard to make time for all the things, ain't it? Yeah, listen, y'all. So, Hayden, I'm following him around this place because he just goes. This is on our last time we were out here, on our last trip. We're coming around the other side of this big old rock right here, and he climbs up it. Which we'll get around there, but I just blindly follow him. Now, I will tell more as we get further down around the other side. But what I would like y'all to take note of is how high that ledge is right there from where we are standing down here. It's quite a ways up there. All right, it may be this one that we're talking about rather than that one, but not much difference.
There are footprints all the way back here.
I know, man. I've been seeing them everywhere. That's the other reason I went the wrong way when I was looking for you earlier. There were footprints going that way, and I thought that's got to be Hayden.
And down that whole seal water rushing.
Did I know you released?
Wow, he's still so nasty right now.
Need me to move?
No. Hold on.
Yeah, this is so. I followed Hayden up on the other side of this rock, thinking that it was taking us back to the trail. But you know where it took us instead? Right there to the top of this rock.
Right here to the top of this cliff.
I get to the top of there, and he's like, "Oh, you might not have wanted to follow me. Like, too late now. That train is already set loose."
I turned around and I said, "Oh, you followed me up here?" And he was like, "Yeah, I thought this was the way down." And I was like, "No." And then, then I looked at you and said, "Yeah, I don't know how smart it was to follow me up here because I still haven't figured out how I'm getting myself down." Then I see the moment of terror in your eyes.
Oh man, I'm so scared of heights, dude. I really am. I hate it. I'm getting better about it.
It's a little technical right here.
Oh, I just banged my knee. I just banged my knee. Not being aware of the space you're occupying.
But here's the other part. That was wild because we was all the way down there. You followed me up to that. And then the rest of the way up here. And I looked at that and I was like, yeah, this looks a bit sketchy, but I didn't get up there.
And I just did it again.
No, it was right there.
No, I'm saying I'm up here again now.
No, we're gonna go the rest of the way up.
No, I'm not. I'm about to head back down this bitch.
Down's this way, I think.
Yeah, it was that way. You sick, dude.
We take this.
This is seriously one of those moments.
I started to go with that and I heard something like,
It was your stick?
yeah.
Did you get it? Can you get it? Hayden dropped his stick down the side of this ledge. But this is one of those moments where I'm like, why did I do this? Why did I do this?
You look over the edge?
Nope, don't wanna.
Still ways down there. Still a good little bit ways less than the other one. The other one looks trapped right now.
Do what?
Yeah, that mountain will stretch. Here, hold this area down right here. Let's see if I can part.
Yeah, man. I really do have to push through some fears to do this. I know this is dangerous, man. If I'm not careful, I mean, it's not crazy, but if I'm not careful. All right, well, Hayden's making his way around. Not really sure what his plan is, but I'll meet up with him down at the bottom. There. It was a slick one out here today. Yes, man.
I'm on that fucking cliff that you left me to die on.
You're on the cliff that I left you to die on.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I told you I had to get down, dog. And I said, you're okay, and you said, yeah.
Just figured her out.
Oh, that's funny, man. I thought you had a plan to come around and meet me down there. I've been thinking about getting us walkie-talkies for that exact reason right there. And I almost grabbed some the other day when I was at the store at Walmart. But I don't know if they got the right kind there or not. I don't know how this stuff works, so I have to do a little research. Good thing we got YouTube. I've been sitting up here like, where is this MFer? And there he is. Look at him popping his head up right there finally. We probably got a good adventure to add to the video. Having 2 GoPros is the best idea we've had so far. Did you fall? Yeah, a little skating rink right there. Step on that, you're hurting, dog.
Damn, wanted. Check for shelf and everything.
Look how clear that water is, even though it's running this hard. Things don't always go just according to plan.
They never do, actually.
Ooh, I see that, man. What is that?
I don't know. It's a ton of in the state. I think got the ground.
You think it's frozen underground?
Either that or it is the ground. Look at those marks again.
It looks like some type of pillar type construction. You know what I'm saying? Like stabilization or something.
Yeah, do you see the cross hatching in it?
Yeah, here, get a close up of that.
It's got like 3 lines going that way, and like 4 going that way, and a cross hatch. And it's either frozen to the ground, or it is a part of the ground. But those are legit grooves, it's not the moss. It's like a carved cross hatch in the rock.
Yeah, just looking at that. Look, it's still over there. I don't think I filmed any of it. There's like, what looks like, timber, or not timber, dire wolf claw marks.
On this pit.
Walking up on this, it looks bottomless until you get up on it.
That stick runs away again. He's already upset.
Yep. And there he goes.
Down in the little hole. There's a whole lot of trash in here. Looks like. That way it goes back real far. If it wasn't so cold, I'd go back in there. Oh. Yeah, this split goes on through. Keeps getting tighter and tighter though. I don't want to go anywhere near the bicycles right now. Those will get you. Snow feels so good.
Oh yeah, your hands be like frozen.
No, they're pretty warm right now.
Yeah, it looks like it, Dad. This is absolutely serene and beautiful. I'm gonna change my change into some dry socks. Get my feet's a little comfy again. That's all the water I've drank. That's all the water I've drank.
Something wrong with just.
Trying to charge this GoPro Volta 2. That thing does pretty good, but that battery does not last very long, I'd say.
It's very cold right now, too.
It is very cold right now, that's true. I keep forgetting that because I'm so warm in my wool. You know what's crazy is my feet are soaking wet, but legitimately we're toasty warm.
I'm gonna have a whole herd of sheep one day.
Harvest your own wool.
The little lambs.
Come here, little lamb, let me shave you. You want some fish?
Alpacas would be highly useful too.
Yeah, for sure.
Take a few alpacas with us to a national park.
And we can use their fur for insulation too, or their wool, right? Is it wool that they grow? Oh man, I don't even know.
The only problem with the wool processing is the machinery is highly expensive, so usually you just end up selling it off, or you can pay to have it processed for you.
I thought you could just take it to the laundromat and wash it in the like big washing machines a few times. Like I thought kind of
Not to get like blanket material. Well, like blanket material. It has to be processed, but it'll stay like that. Pelt. Well, that's leather on too. It's kind of like a carpet, but it'll start to deteriorate, fall apart. Once it gets jammed.
well, you could probably make a good enough living that you could keep what you need and pay somebody to process it for you and to like make your clothes for you, you know?
Yeah.
Plus the sheep, they probably love getting sheared. They're probably like, oh yeah, give me that shear, baby. It probably gets a little awkward sometimes, don't it?
Alpacas hate it. They start screeching and kicking and fighting.
Really?
Yeah. You have to hold down the alpaca and listen to it scream at you the entire time you shave them.
I want to get down on that, dude. Let me know when you place an order.
I still have some of them natural ones if you want them.
Well,
They're natural flavor.
just tastes like nothing, just meat. You don't like them?
Can't bred 3 in them.
You trying to poison me?
It's just about everything does anymore, though.
Some good beef jerky. There's good gas station jerky right here. You want some? Like, I'm good with this Big Newton. I'm a vegetarian.
I'm definitely not, George.
I'm thinking about it.
Probably feel good for about 30 seconds.
Right. I'll be like, what's wrong with me? Like, Hayden, part of your job is not let me do this dumb shit.
No part of my job is it should be dumb shit. That's the rest of it.
Yeah, it's quite the opposite of what I said, eh? Well, we'll see if Hayden's waiting down here for me patiently. if he just kept trucking, because he walked down here quite probably 10 minutes ago. But I had to get my stuff together. I didn't even have my boots on. See if we can play Where's Freaking Waldo with Hayden. Yep, I seen him down there. Even if you feel like you're making it okay, you're actually just falling down that hill no matter what. Nah, it wasn't bad.
This is a big chunk of slag. It's a big round dish, glassy on the outside.
Is it a meteor?
No, it's slag.
What's slag? I don't know what slag is.
It's the leftovers from like melting iron.
Oh.
They used to line the tracks with that slag right there.
Really?
Yeah, if you fell on that, it'd really fucking eat you.
Let's have these water. These icicle storm. That's like a piece of a freaking rotor.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. In the intact seashell.
Look at there. Look at that.
Beautiful seashell. We can all take it. I don't think that hard, bro. Yeah, it's like a little. It's like melting, you know.
They had it in some.
Look at there.
What is that?
It looks like a copper or something.
Yeah, there was a forge down here, man. At one point. Or at least somewhere nearby, up on one. Think about it. It'd be a good place to maybe have one if you need water access quickly to cool things down.
I see a pit of there, dude. You can put it right here too.
Yeah.
Nuts.
It does look like a pair of nuts.
Ancient truck nuts right there.
That's exactly what I'm one on the chariots. Look at these ancient metal pipes over here. There's angle iron. Look at that big old piece of angle iron. Follow me down on the path going down.
It's another battle shaped rock.
Wow, look at that. Look how clearly it's a battle axe shaped rock too.
Giant's battle axe and dude.
The giants were real. And they once roamed this land. That kind of looks like a polishing stone, don't it? You just had in your hand?
Has a weird shape. And it's porous.
Find anything interesting?
Look at that. Doesn't that look weird?
Looks like it's got a very sharp angle. At least started to being worked into it. Look at that.
That's that real soft sandstone.
Ancient piece of pottery. What do you think, Hayden?
I don't know about ancient, but it could be.
I have no idea. All right. Yeah, boy. Ain't nothing to it. Ain't nothing to it.
Has a point to it too.
Yeah, it's at least as big as that directional tree. I don't know. No, it ain't. But it's close. That directional tree's huge, man. Easy way, hey, hey.
That is a big cave. Might be able to get it in front of me.
Yeah, this one right here.
Yep.
It's a bottomless pit.
That's a big cave. Oh god.
Oh, yeah, dude, that's bottomless.
Dude, look, it's real shallow down here. We can get in there and
Thorns and swords, thorns and swords.
swords and thorns.
Well, I wish I'd have had the. Can't take a backpack in there with me.
Bottomless pit.
I couldn't bring my backpack. That sound is wild, dude.
I'll tell you right.
Man. Here, get some more.
What the? Reggie!
What?
Can't disappear. This is a mean crevice, though. Up there, it looks like a straight bottomless pit.
Told you there was lots of
Down here, it's like maybe 20 feet up.
You have to watch them.
Just barely shoulder width carved in through here. Go down and see if there's anything interesting. Inside this big wall of rock is that tunnel we was just in. Like the city water treatment plant. No, does make a nice little waterfall though. Probably even water stuff here. Looking around for any fancy rocks. Richie made it out of the hole. Now the snow's getting slick. That sun came out.
Do what?
Now that snow's getting slick. The sun came out. Ain't crunchy no more.
Crunch is gone, eh? Hey, look at this. This tree just ready to lay it down. This is probably one of those old stash trees, man. It's an old tree, I'd say. And it's been dead for a long time, on top of how old it probably was. You know what I mean? And y'all might recognize over there from where we were earlier. Here's the other side. Man. This is looking dead endy. Well, it's got ice on it. I ain't gonna try to jump over to that one, but this will be fun to kind of get out there and explore when in the springtime when the water's warm. Yeah, it is strange to see a normal rock out here. Wow.
Like a bunch of plates. I'm gonna sand it down in that shape.
Don't get snagged on the wire. Don't just gotta worry about the plants. You also gotta worry about the wire. Oh, where are you heading?
Down.
Yeah, seems like you're getting it.
Don't it? They take this skin, turn it. Heading through you should lay down. Yeah, this is a mean little room.
What a light down there, bruh.
Looks like it goes that way pretty good. And so it's down further. -2. -2. That's 6.2.
Find anything?
Yeah, this room right here, what we're supposed to get into. So it looks like it comes right here too. A little bit of a room right here. Goes from like there to there.
Is it worth it?
No. Actually, my phone. Feel like I have to find this.
I think you have climbed this.
No, I want to go down that far on this side. This is all new.
You sure, bro? No, it isn't. No, it isn't. We did climb this, man, because this is where you guys, you and Logan did your rock lifting.
No, we aren't to the waterfalls yet.
But what, like right here?
Okay.
I guess it wasn't because I don't see any rocks big enough.
We got stopped before we got this far on this side.
Oh, good. So we're heading towards a dead end that we're going to have to turn around at.
Yeah, but we've kind of been following top trail. But, what's your name?
Oh, you coming over here now?
It's still too tragic. It's a little less. That snow's really slick right now.
Okay. This is where it's good to sneak up behind your friend on his left side without announcing yourself.
Yeah. Stick wet.
Yeah, I think we're at dead end.
It's never a dead end and unless you believe. See that log? That is the perfect depth trap to get us across.
Right. If that won't do it, nothing will. That'd be it though if it was not winter time and covered in
Fucking face.
yeah, that'd be the way we go. But I'm thinking we're at an impasse, bro. It's looking pretty impasse, Timmy. Y'all vote in the comments. Do we go forward or turn around? I'm looking forward to the day when we can make interactive videos. I bet you that day's coming. These rocks are so like gnarly that even if it looks like you're about to step on a flat spot, you're not. You're not on a flat spot.
There's no flat spots out there.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we could get up this. I have to put the GoPro in flashlight position.
Oh, my slide stretch. Vince is ready to get your eyeballs.
Yeah, boy. Say I can't do it. Yeah, this is where I was like, we can climb right there. Woo! This is a scary little spot right here. Wow. Look at that. That trail is like, just kind of like falls right off the ledge.
Good.
Check out this directional tree. Look, gotta be. That's an old tree. Look at this. That's it, man. That's a directional tree.
There's that little bathtub area.
Yeah. Ooh. I turned the camera off and then about took the spill of a lifetime. I'm sorry y'all missed it.
Water's definitely up. It's not crossable right now.
Yeah, last time we could walk all across this.
Yeah.
I don't think that the video from the last time we were here has a lot of views really. So it's kind of cool coming back here, and it's actually more beautiful this time. Although I do believe there was ice last time too. A lot of ice. Look at this. How these rocks are.
This is the rock that you Aztec the people on.
Right. That's exactly what that is. You know what? Hey, hold on. I need to change this battery again. So I want to use this Aztec table. Let me use this Aztec table to change this battery right quick. What is that you say?
Jeremy's close. I found signs of life in this cave down here.
Are you serious?
Yep.
All right, well, listen, you investigate. I'll be down in just a second. I got to pack my bag.
Now we might have just found where Jeremy's been hiding out all this time. It's down here in this cave. Somebody laid down these logs, put down this big rubber mat. So there's nothing underneath it. This is a sign of Jeremy right here. He put down a big old horse stall mat so we can hide out in this cave.
Hmm. Yeah. That's definitely two-word Tony.
That's a Jeremy burrow right there.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell by the musk coming out of it.
Yeah. That's definitely his musk, isn't it? Listen, guys, this is promising. We're finding signs of two-word Tony / Jeremy. We just don't know who's in control right now. He's schizophrenic. You're right. There is another promising Jeremy burrow. It's just his size, too. Hey, look. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Concord grape. Jeremy loved Concord grape. Man, the path is never easy. The difficulty of just walking across these rocks does not translate into the film on the video. I'm telling you, I can guarantee that. Look at that tree, Hayden. The guy that we just passed on the trail had definite Jeffrey Dahmer vibes. He did smell a little rotten corpsey, didn't he? He had a rotten corpse, which scares me because we're on the lookout for two-word Tony. And we found signs of life, but no life so far.
Did Tony get Dahmer?
Maybe that guy's going to feed him, and we should follow him.
That is what Tony thinks too.
Sorry, Tony, I love you, but I'm too scared to follow Dahmer. I'll come back and check next weekend. Awesome. Oh, it's not liking us.
It's not angry yet.
It's got babies under it, I bet.
No, but it looks disoriented. You want to pet it?
No. We're going to leave it alone. Peace out, possum. Good eye, man. I didn't even see that shit. Last time we were here, we also seen a possum right about in this spot.
There's another definite doorway, like right there. See it?
Yeah. Yep. But yeah, that's not a possum that we're encountering. It's in the form of a possum, but I don't think it's a possum.
It's he who cannot be named.
It's he who cannot be named. Although there are instructions on how to kill it in one of our other videos, and I'll leave it at that.
There's another concrete bit over there.
Hey, good dog.
Gonna eat him?
Do you see it?
Yeah. You ain't floating, that means you still good.
Water's cold. We each get a little leg and a tiny back strap. You want to hit the mound before we go?
You want, George?
Does this down tree have some attributes of a trail marker tree?
A little bit.
Yeah, it looks to have some of the key markings of a trail marker tree.
But it is on its side.
It is on its side. Well, guys, I think this is going to wrap it up for today's adventure. We're just going to head on back to the car, and we don't need to bore you to death with that, but it's been fun. Hayden, appreciate all the risk you take for our subscribers, man.
Oh, it ain't that bad.
Makes me nervous just watching. But yeah, we'll catch you next time, man. Be weird out loud, y'all.